freedom. Those who cry out that they live under oppression will never know true freedom. First, you should never accept any moral, ethical, or logical condition with which you find your heart of hearts in disagreement. But we can carry this qualification of the above statement much further. For if one cries out in oppression, what does it tell us? Well, firstly, that they are not enslaved. For if they were, it is likely that they would be chastised and beaten soundly by their masters, which may or may not be for their good displeasure. For if they were in bondage, they would either be cursing or silent? No. If a man is cursing, we ask once more, what can be inferred? If a man we observe is cursing at his endeavors, then we say he is mad about his work. If he curses at his spouse, then we say she made him angry with her dishonest ways. If when looking at his team, then they must have had a bad season. So we say she is mad at the game, but a tangent I feel I have tread upon. So we must return to the matter at hand before the weeds become inextricably tied to their shoes. But I imagine most will agree that someone who is truly oppressed, bondage or not, will not have the freedom to complain. We, for the most part, the human race, have ubiquitously decided that slavery, bondage, and oppression are outside the realm of acceptable behavior for the human family. And, in whatever ways we try to extend this compassion to the animal and floral kingdom as well. As one grows in understanding, there are answers to great questions and solutions that can be gained from laws of inference, deduction, and intuition, as long as whatever glean can then satisfy the refutations of the sciences. At this time, such can catapult us forward to a much brighter future. These understandings allow us, from time to time, to discern the true nature of things, even if a bad actor awaits in nearly every secluded corner of our reality, and this has clouded things so badly that we might never find the sunlight. Thankfully, in part, because of what we have already discussed, we need not trouble ourselves any longer if we encounter what may seem to some to be too daunting and too perplexing. As a free person crying and screaming and scolding about this imaginary oppression that in its hallucinatory existence lords itself over them as they stand unbothered and ranting this way and that in the world. We can surmise that someone in this current era of time crying about that which does not, despite the framing of their context, prove that somehow the world is unfair to them, as well as what a backwater disgusting hick one must be if they don't accept this premise, despite the obviously way overpriced face value. How are they possessed of ludicrous and untested self-serving notions? No, instead we must size them up quickly, no longer holding out concern for these sorts of persons, for clearly they must be insane, a liar with ulterior motives, or an idiot. You did a good job this time, Timmy. Keep going there, buddy. Hey-yo, hey-yo. Whoa, 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 whoa.